everyone, Teamudf here for more Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky with Jubsy.
Oh! $5 is a dragon.
I wonder what that's supposed to be exactly. No, Jubs, that's not a dragon. No, okay. It looks like a giant Orgman-operated cauldron, if you ask me.
According to my sources, it's some sort of ancient device. Although nobody seems to know exactly what it's used for.
Hey, Joshua, did you know something like this was up here? Joshua? It's no use hiding. I think it would be wise to come out where we can see you. Huh? Please don't hurt me. I'll come out already. I'm coming out right now. Who's this guy?
So somebody arrived before we did, huh?
What a surprise that was. Nice find, Joshua. And you are? I apologize. Please forgive me. I'll give you every last mirror I have. Please spare my life. Look here, buddy. Please don't mistake us for robbers or something weird. You do recognize this emblem, don't you? A Star Shard de Guild emblem. Well, wait. Isn't that the Bracers Guilds? So you're trying to tell me you're Bracers? In the flesh. I'm Estelle, and this is Joshua.
And we're here as reported from the Liberal News. We're having these two provide our escort so we can get coverage of the tower.
I'm relieved to hear that. Please, just don't ever scare me like that again. The fact that you came up here like this made me suspicious of you all. Look who's talking. You seem quite the suspicious fellow yourself. Do you mind telling us who you are exactly? I apologize for my belated introduction. My name is Alba, and I am an archaeologist. I came to investigate the tower in order to research my research of ancient civilizations. All alone? I'm surprised you made it here in one piece. Somewhat. But actually, I've grown accustomed to investigating ruins like this. You see, I've got a lot of confidence in my ability to flee from monsters if need be. Although this time I found myself in a bit of a pickle. You're one crazy scholar, if you ask me.
However, being an archaeologist would mean that you're familiar with the tower's origins, right?
Well, more than the average person anyway. But since I've only just begun my investigation, there are still a lot of things I don't know myself.
That's fine, but is there anything interesting you can tell us about this place? It'll be used for an article.
Let's see. Has everyone heard of the Septarians before? I think Father Divine maybe said something about that before. You mean the 7 treasures endowed with power and bestowed upon the ancients by Adios, right? That's exactly what I'm referring to. It seems these ancients ruled the earth, seas, and skies using the powers of these treasures. It is also written that they were able to unlock the secrets of time and life. Approximately 1,200 years ago, when this ancient civilization was destroyed by a mysterious calamity, these Septarians were also lost.
That is the legend also recorded in the scriptures of the Septian Church. But what does that have to do with this tower?
A part of the legend states that one of the Septarians slumbers somewhere within Liberal. Its name? The Areole. I don't know. The Areole. The word certainly has a strange ring to it. If the legend is really true, I figured I might be able to find some clues here at the tower, since it's one of the oldest ruins in all of Liberal. So I came out to investigate. Oh, what an inspiring story. It is, isn't it? You can feel my passion for things of antiquity, right? This is splendid. I am overjoyed that there is someone else who understands the way I feel. So, did you find any of those clues you were looking for? Well, I'm still working on that part, but if I can figure out how the device works, I might be onto something.
I think it's an interesting story, but as it stands, it's a speculative one. From what you've told me, I'm sorry to say, it wouldn't fly as an article.
I see. That's extremely disappointing to hear. I'm surprised myself. Contrary to my expectations, you are serious about the articles you write.
That's because I can't write articles based on uncertain news sources. We may run the occasional gossip column, but it's the policy of the Liberal News to verify our information. That aside, let's get what we came here for, shall we?
The boss battle. No, okay.
Dorothy, I want you to get several panorama shots of the Roller region. Everything else I'll leave up to your aesthetic touch. Now get out there and get me some good pictures of Spider-Man.
Or die. I'll throw you off this tower. Understood. Your apprentice Dorothy Wyatt is ready for action.
As for you, Mr. Archaeologist, how about heading back to town with us when we're done here?
Oh god, so many people in the party.
These two kids may look like a couple of brats, but they do a pretty fine job as escorts.
Here comes Estelle getting mad. Something about the way you said that makes me feel like it wasn't a compliment. If it's alright with you to have me along, then that's far more than I could ask for.
Then I guess it's decided. How about we take a break until Dorothy finishes her shots?
No treasure chest. Wow, what's this button do? Does it summon the boss? No, okay.
She's gonna take a picture of the boss.
Wow, the view is great from here and cuts off on part of the screen. No, okay. From this height, I can see all of Roland. With scenery this good, if someone turned this place into a tourist spot, they'd probably make a boatload of Mira. And then Estelle starts her business. Yeah, you're probably right about that. What's wrong? You look a little pale. I can't hide anything from you, can I? After we stepped onto the roof, I just started feeling a little woozy. Are you going to be okay? Yeah, I think I'll be alright once I get a bit of fresh air. Why don't you make the best of this opportunity and have a look around yourself? But broadening one's knowledge during a time like this is all part of being a bracer. If you come across anything of interest, you can tell me about it later, alright? Sometimes you can be such a smooth talker, you know that? Alright, I'll have a look around. But if you start feeling any worse, you let me know, okay? Sure. Dang it, I can't heal Josh, and he's the one who's beat up.
Yeah, he might heal himself.
Rip.
He's probably sucking on a tear bomb.
Oh, hi, Estelle, was it? Is your partner feeling alright? Yeah, he just said he wants to get a bit of fresh air. I see. There's certainly a nice breeze up here, isn't there? I wanted to say, however, that I'm impressed that the both of you are bracers at such a young age. If I remember correctly, one must be at least 16 years of age to qualify to be a bracer, right? You sure know your stuff, and that's right, I'm exactly 16 myself. How nice it is to be young. There are limitless possibilities at that age. Then you grow old and everything sucks and there's taxes. If I were about 10 years younger, I'd solve the mysteries of these ancient ruins across the entire continent with these very hands. The entire continent, huh? That's a pretty tall order, which means you're not from Liberal, right? No, I was born in the north, but just for the record, I'm not from Arabonia. Ha ha, you don't have to worry about that. I'm the main character. Although I hate war with a passion, except when I'm going to fight in the game, because I'm the main character. That hatred isn't directed at the people of that empire. You lost someone dear to you? Yeah, my mother. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring up any painful memories. It's okay, it happened more than 10 years ago. And since then, there's been a new addition to the family. Oh, so you mean that boy over there? Yeah, he's like a little brother, although he's probably trying to act more like an older brother. Ha ha! I wonder why I'm telling you all of this. I'm awkward. Usually this isn't the kind of thing a person tells others. That's perfectly fine. Our good relation's such a wonderful thing. Okay. Let's go push Dorothy off the roof. Oh, Estelle, this place is wonderful, isn't it? I'm even starting to wonder if the number of photo quartz is going to be enough. The scenery sure is great like you say. By the way, what's a photo quartz? It's an ultra-thin crystal circuit fabricated from septium. It's set up so you can take a photograph by burning it with light. That's just what I'd expect from a camera woman, someone who knows the tools of the trade. Teehee! That reminds me, what's the deal with Joshua? Well, he says he's getting some fresh air. A raven-haired young man standing silently in the flowing breeze. I think I could take a really good picture with that kind of setting. Do you think he'd let me snap a shot of him if I asked? He doesn't seem to be a fan of that kind of stuff. I think he'd probably turn you down. Oh, what a waste. He's probably just shy, right? Alright, well, Josh is getting all the women. Aw. I guess we'll go talk to Jubbs over here.
Okay. Oh man, the taste of a cigarette is wonderful. At first I wasn't in the mood to do a story in a rural place like Roland. But Sometimes these types of places aren't so bad.
If you want to be rude like that, then maybe you shouldn't have come at all.
No can do. This is a direct order from the editor-in-chief to teach that blockhead girl a thing or two. Otherwise, I'd be all over the kingdom searching for the latest scoop right now.
When you say scoop, don't you just mean gossip for your next article?
Not that I have anything against gossip, but reportage is predominantly greater. And in that sense, the place that has my interest peaked is Bose.
The Bose region, did something happen there?
A number of large burglaries have taken place one after another.
The Payday Gang!
The identity of the criminals is unknown, but it seems as though the group has got a pair of wings and clown masks. Oh.
Wings? Oh, I see, an airship, right? What are they, sky bandits or something? Are they the Bonds?
That seems to be the most logical conclusion.
I hope it's the Bonds.
But there's also the possibility that this could be an imitative deception by the Erebonian Empire.
The Bonds! What? That's impossible. We're supposed to have a peace treaty with them.
Sure, but the Empire incurred some heavy losses during the war 10 years ago. They can't do much now that every other nation on the continent has their eye on them, but it could be a way to get back at us. That said, nobody really knows for sure. Which is why our job as reporters is to bring these things to light.
Boy! Oh, drat.
Alright, now to go ahead and talk to Josh.
Yup.
Hey,
Get my boss battle. Are you still feeling sick, Jubs? No, okay.
Boy.
No, I'm much better. I should be good to head back whenever everybody's ready. I'm relieved to hear that. What brought all this on anyway? I doubt it was a lack of oxygen in the tower because the rest of us are alright. Maybe it was a sudden fear of heights. I don't think so. Yes, now, Josh, you up. Are you finished taking pictures? We've been on this roof the whole episode. You bet I am, and I got a lot of good ones too. Of Josh. She's a stalker. No, okay.
Then it looks like we're done here. How about we head back to town? All right, greenhorns, lead the way.
Well, I'm counting on you, children. We're gonna all die.
I noticed that Josh sounds like Stewie.
That's just my pie voice. It's not any particular. I don't know. Thank you so much for escorting me back here. This is the first time I've ever been able to make it back from some ruins without being chased or bitten. Or I don't know how to begin to express my appreciation. You don't need to thank us. It's our duty as bracers. I think you'd be better off hiring some bracers to begin with next time you go off to investigate some ruins. My head says yes, but my wallet says no. I'll try and save up a bit, though. Well, have a wonderful day, and I hope we can all meet again.
I think it's about time we said goodbye as well. I was a bit nervous at first, but you kids did a fine job. Let me say thank you to the both of you.
That's what I like to call raw skill.
Star. Now don't get all cocky on me. The places I know would make you two look like little fledglings, not ready to leave the nest. You're going to need to work harder.
I'll try to remember that. So the two of you headed back to the company soon?
Nah, we're going to spend a day or so relaxing here in Roland. I need to write up a rough draft for some articles and such.
I'll head over to the Orbital factory and get these photographs developed. Take it easy, you two. I guess this is the last of the jobs we got from Dad. They were much tougher than I thought they'd be. I agree with you there. I feel like I have a greater awareness about what it means to be a bracer. It's not just about fighting for justice. There you go again, saying all the right things. But yeah, I guess I get where you're coming from. It seems like we've got a long road ahead of us if we want to succeed in this profession. For the time being, why don't we report to the guild? That sounds like a good idea. Whoa! But before we go, how are you doing? Still not feeling well? Thanks for asking, but I'm feeling a lot better. And now I'm going to stab you in the back. Nah, okay.
Alright.
They'll be here for a day, so in other words, they'll be here for the rest of the game. Wait. Waluigi.
Oh.
Oh, Waluigi. Nah, okay.
Okay.
Oh, Estelle and Joshua. Shara, what are you doing here? This is a rare occasion. You're usually out and about. I just finished the jobs I took over for your father, and I was reporting to the guild. So you finished your load too, huh? Makes us look like crap because there's only one of you. Somehow or another, I guess. I heard from Aina that you guys aren't doing too bad yourselves. I guess everything I went through the train, the two of you, amounted to something. Tee-hee! We're grateful too. Well, I guess we'll report in as well then. Go ahead, let's hear what you got. Reported about escorting the reporters. Wow. Lots of cashola to waste on stuff. Good work, you two. How about you, Charizard? Don't you think they've done a fine job? For a bunch of newbies, you did an average job. Oh! Oh my god! But you shouldn't be satisfied with that level of work, especially you, Estelle. You're always the first to get on that high horse of yours. Okay, I get it already. Great work, all of you. I'm surprised we were able to fill the work gap left by Cassius so quickly. I wonder if we'll be able to relax for a bit now. I don't know, I can imagine that being downtime... that the downtime might be a bit of a drag. Well, that won't be a problem since there are plenty of other small jobs like patrolling the roads and exterminating monsters. It's been a while since I've been able to take a break. Alright, it's time for my reward. I'm going to drink until I can't drink anymore tonight. Estelle, Joshua, you two join me as well. We have to watch you get plastered and make a fool of yourself? Oh, so what you're saying is you're turning down my invitation. You've got a lot of nerve to do something like that to your mentor. What am I supposed to say? Your drinking habits are intolerable. You cause a ruckus, dance like a maniac, and try to strip in public. Agreed, it's pretty embarrassing. Charizard, just where do you think you're going to take these underage kids? Come on, the alcohol is what makes things entertaining. But if you're so against coming along with me, then I don't need you, Estelle. Really? Yep. Instead, I'll just have Joshua make up for your absence. Why me? Shara, hold on a minute. Joshua, you look like you'll make a fine companion.
Oh my god!
Whether we're talking booze or something else behind closed doors, I'll help break you in.
Oh my god!
Break me in? Alright, you big pervert, Joshua, why are you drooling like that? It's not what you think. We've got a major problem. Oh, Mayor Santa? Cause Pan. Crap, what voice did I use for him? I don't remember.
Hey!
Still, Joshua and Charizard, am I glad to see you? Saved by the bell. What's wrong, sir? And why are you in such a hurry? This is terrible. My home, disaster. It's gone. What? Alright, calm down, Mayor Santa. Take a deep breath and let it out. May. Apparently, it seems as though my home was robbed while I was out. What? It can't have to do with the things the reporters just told us. That's not being calm at all, Estelle. I had something to speak with Father Divine about, so I was over at the chapel, and when I came home it was rather odd for no one to greet me at the door. So I looked around and the rooms were in a state of great disarray. Oh, someone done robbed his jewel, I bet. What about your wife and Lita, and the Hardy Boys? Don't worry, they're all fine. I found them locked up in the attic room. That's a relief to hear. It's lucky no harm came to anyone. It won't get us anywhere just sitting around here, so you can take us to the crime scene, Mayor Claus. Absolutely, I appreciate your cooperation. Wait for me, I'm going too. Good idea. We may be able to be of some help. Well, if you insist. Aina will be at the mayor's place investigating the incident. If you have anything come up, just toss it on Ridge's shoulders. I'm sure he's just relaxing at the bar anyway, like I should be with Joshua.
Oh god.
I'll do that, and everyone be careful. Next time, bad things done happen to everybody. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye!